I want to turn first to those who actually were there when 26/11, that horrific day, happened, and their role in it. Brigadier Govind Singh Sisodia is former DIG Operations NSG. He was part of the team that did the anti-terror operation. Professor Rajita Kulkarni is a survivor of the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack. She was there at that particular time. I'll be joined by my other guests a little later. I also want to go to Hemant Bowdankar. Hemant Bowdankar is was an inspector along with Tukaram Omble, who actually got hold of Ajmal Kasab, and that really was the key. And I want to turn to you, Mr. Bowdankar, first. जब आपने आज सुना कि तहावुर राना को लाया गया है वापस, उस वक्त को क्या एक बार फिर वो घटना आपको याद आ गई जब तुकाराम ओम्बले ने कसब को पकड़ा? कसब was showering bullets at him. Despite that, you and your brave team of police officers had set up their barricades that stopped Kasab. उस रात के बारे में एक बार फिर हमें बताइए.
ये कार अबू इस्माइल टेररिस्ट था, वो चला रहा था और उसके बाजू के सीट पे कसब बैठा हुआ था. अबू इस्माइल ने बड़ी तेज़ी से वो कार हमारी तरफ लेके आए और यू टर्न लेके वहाँ से भागने की वो कोशिश कर रहा था, लेकिन यू टर्न उनका गलत बैठा और जो गाड़ी रोड डिवाइडर पे आके टकराई जहाँ मैं खड़ा था. मैंने देखा कि अंदर दो टेररिस्ट दिख रहे. अबू इस्माइल ने कसब को कुछ कहा. कसब ने हैंड ग्रेनेड का जैकेट उठाया और अपने मुंह पे लगा हुआ खून उसने साफ किया और तब मुझे यकीन हुआ कि यही टेररिस्ट है. मैंने अपनी पूरी टीम को अलर्ट किया और जब मैं अबू इस्माइल की ओर बढ़ रहा था उसको पकड़ने के लिए, तो उसने फायरिंग शुरू कर दी. उसका जवाब मेरे भास्कर कदम ऑफिसर ने उसके पिस्टल से एक राउंड फायर करके दी. मैं कार के पीछे गया और वहाँ से मैंने 3 गोलियाँ अबू इस्माइल की ओर दागी और उसको ज़ख्मी किया. उस वक्त कसाब जो था, ही प्रिटेंडेड टू बी सरेंडर्ड बाय पुटिंग हैंड्स अप, और उसने दरवाज़ा खोला और वो जब रोड पे आया तो उस वक्त हमारे तुकाराम ओम्बले, संजय गोविलकर बैरिकेड्स के पीछे से दौड़ते हुए आगे आए और उसी वक्त कसाब ने अपने जैकेट में छिपाई हुई AK-47 राइफल निकाली और फायरिंग शुरू कर दी. वो सारी जो फायरिंग थी वो हमारे तुकाराम ओम्बले जी को लगी और गोलियां लगने के बावजूद भी उन्होंने कसाब की जो पकड़ थी वो ढीली नहीं होने दी और उसी की वजह से हम कसाब को ज़िंदा पकड़ने में कामयाब हुए. अगर तुकाराम ओम्बले जी ने अगर वो ग्रिप लूज़ कर दी होती तो शायद AK-47 से वहाँ हम सभी 16 के 16 पुलिस ऑफिसर और अमलदार शहीद हो जाते थे.
Tukaram Omble was a remarkably brave officer who captured Kasab alive even at the cost of his life. All these years later, do you believe, therefore, Mr. Bowdankar, was this the most difficult day in your life? आपकी जिंदगी का ये सबसे कठिन दिन होगा?
That was a black day of everybody's life of Indian citizen, and definitely I was a witness of that incident. So आज भी मैं उस जगह से गुजरता हूँ तो मुझे 26/11 मेरे आंखों के सामने जो घटना हुई थी, फायरिंग, रिटेलिएशन, फिर हमारे तुकाराम ओम्बले जी शहीद हुए, वो सारी घटना एक पल में मेरी आंखों के सामने से गुजर जाती है. और वहाँ मैं हमारे तुकाराम ओम्बले जी का जो स्टैचू बना हुआ है उसके सामने वो होता हूँ और उनको नमन करता हूँ, क्योंकि ये जो हमारा जन्म है, पुनर्जन्म, वो उन्हीं की, तुकाराम ओम्बले जी की देन है, ऐसा मैं स्ट्रांगली मानता हूँ.
So there you have Inspector Bowdankar telling us about how Kasab was caught. Now let's turn back to Tahawwur Rana. Brigadier Govind Singh Sisodia, former DIG Operations, National Security Guard. Your memories of that day, and when you heard about the news that Tahawwur Rana was being extradited, what was your first reaction, your first feeling?
If you see in this entire operation, everyone is aware who planned it, how it was done. But main culprit in this, he'll open up now. Once he is with us, he'll open up. If you look at the entire operation, we have not been able to catch Indian links. There has to be Indian link, and you are from Mumbai. If you see, a person cannot reach at his own group, cannot reach Chabad House. You have to go behind the petrol pump and reach there. And secondly, the route they took, once they got down from the boat, they went through the railway colony. There's a
Badwar Park.
track, Badwar Park. A common man will not know, in Mumbai, people will not know. So they were thoroughly briefed, and he must have planned it, seen it, sent the video, photograph, and briefed all these people. He was the main culprit. So we were just waiting for him to come. I felt very happy that at least the last man who needs to be hanged has been brought to India.
Professor Rajita Kulkarni, a survivor of 26/11, you were at the Taj at the time. Your first thoughts when you heard that one of the key plotters who had evaded the police for years is finally back. What were your first thoughts, Rajita?
Rajdeep ji, thank you for having me on your panel. I think it's a huge day for us as Indians. It's an extraordinary achievement, and I'm really want to use this opportunity to yet again thank the Supreme Court of the US, President Trump, Prime Minister Modi, Jai Shankar ji, all our investigative and security agencies. It has taken 16, 17 years, but they have been at it relentlessly with a lot of focus. And I think today is a day for us as a nation to feel that sense of strength that we cannot be taken for granted. You cannot enter my nation, open a terror attack, and expect for nothing to happen. So it's a huge day. It's a cathartic day. For me personally, it's a day of gratitude yet again. Like Hemant ji said, so many of us really got a rebirth that night. Rajdeep ji, I was at the Taj with my husband, Ajay Bagga. We had gone to meet a friend who's a member of parliament of the European Parliament, a German lady, and we missed the terrorists 5 times that night in different situations. And to come out of an experience like this is nothing less than a rebirth. So it is yet again a moment to feel grateful for what we have. And I think as a nation, what we need to feel proud of is that we are at a stage where we enjoy this diplomatic capital, this social capital in the world today, where we can pull our strength. So it's a huge day for us.
Right.
And I'd like to say thank you to Hemant ji and the entire forces. You know, we are alive today because of them. And on a day-to-day basis, Rajdeep ji, we don't recognize it. We go about our lives as though, you know, that is our right. But an incident like this tells us, like what happened, the encounter they did with the 2 terrorists, it happened in Chowpatty, which is lined by residential buildings. So you have a live terror situation. You are from Mumbai, you know the place. For 3.5 days, you have a live terror situations. Residences are intermingled with commercial areas, and you are hitting India at the core of Mumbai, the economic heart of the country. It cannot go away just like that. I think this is a big day for us, and I hope justice is done soon so that now and from now, no such incident ever happens in our country.
Brigadier Sisodia, what would your definition of justice be? Ajmal Kasab was hanged. Zakir Rahman, Lakhvi, Hafiz Saeed, Lashkar operatives are still in Pakistan under Pakistan support, many believe, of the ISI. David Coleman Headley in the United States. What for you would give you a sense of closure?
If you see those 10 terrorists, they were Mohras. They were the foot soldiers. Their mastermind, the general of their team, was him. He planned it with Lakwi and other people. He brought that chap, David Headley, to Mumbai. He has to be hanged. He deserves much more punishment than the Ajmal Kasab. And I'll be very happy the day he is hanged.
Is that what you feel also, Ms. Kulkarni, that there must be maximum swift punishment?
Yes, of course, Rajdeep ji. I mean, look at the scale of this operation. Look at the planning that must have gone behind it. And you belong to Bombay, as I do. And whether it was the bomb blasts in '93, then the train bombs which went off in 2006, then this, this is not just one incident. So the faster and the most severe justice has to happen.
I'm going to leave it there. I wanted all of you to express your anguish. I can imagine for all of us who are lost near and dear ones that day, or those of us who survived that day, this is a particularly painful experience to remember what happened on 26/11. I appreciate all of you joining me on the show.